Hello, everyone watching. Thank you so much for your patience. First of all, I'm Denny Directo. I'm a host over at Entertainment Tonight Digital, and I am so excited because obviously we are here to hang out with a very, very amazing family, and I know they need no introduction, but they deserve one, so I'm going to give it to them anyways. Please welcome to VidCon the D'Amelio family. We've got Charli.
Hi!
I mean, how weird is it to be on a VidCon panel and not hear all the screaming?
I mean, it's pretty weird because we've never been to
Yeah,
before.
we don't even know what to expect.
But there's fans all over watching you guys right now. First of all, just say hi to them real quick. I know they've been waiting patiently for us.
Hi, guys!
Hi, everyone.
There's so much going on in your guys' lives. I can't wait to get into it. Let's start with Charli. Obviously you are a dancer. That is your everything. What has it meant to have a platform like TikTok for your passion, but also a platform to really inspire other young aspiring dancers?
I feel like it's a place for me to show people what I've been doing my whole life. I've always been making little dance videos, and now I have a place to post them where people actually enjoy watching them and enjoy the things that I have to say and enjoy the dances that I do. So it's honestly something amazing that I never thought I would have, and definitely never thought I would have it to this extent. So it's pretty awesome.
Well, you have all of us learning whatever you're dancing to, even your parents and your family. I mean, we're having so much fun watching your TikToks, and you as well, Dixie. And I've also been enjoying bopping to Be Happy, your latest single, your new single. Talk to me about that song in particular and what it's meant to you, because it has such an important message.
So I recorded the song during the beginning of quarantine, and I heard the song before quarantine, and once I finally started recording, I realized how meaningful the lyrics were to everyone, since everyone was kind of stuck at home and always having bad days. So that's why I really appreciate the song, and I was just so excited to release it in the music video, and it's all been really great.
It's so amazing. I'm just curious, what's the plans for your future music? I mean, do you have another song that you have recorded that you're ready to put out? What's next for you?
There's definitely some stuff coming very, very soon. That's all I'm going to say about it.
Okay. We want the full album. That's why we're ready for the EP. We're ready for all the music videos. Give us our visual album, Dixie. So talk to me a little bit about life at home, you guys. I mean, Mark and Heidi, how does the family dynamic work? Obviously the girls have your support through and through. Are you kind of lighting the shots for them? Are you putting the cameras up, or you just let them do their thing and then have some fun along the way?
We just let them do their thing and have fun. So there's no real schedule for a lot of the stuff that happens. It just kind of comes and goes on their individual stuff. And we're just having fun, enjoying it, watching them, and we're all having a blast doing it.
Heidi, has it been a trip to see these girls just blow up? Obviously, they have just developed this huge, strong, and loyal fan base. What has it meant to you to see them kind of succeed in this way?
I'm just so excited for them. I love that they're just being themselves, so that part of it hasn't changed. They just have a lot more people watching them get to be themselves, and they're good kids and kind kids, and I'm glad other people get to see that in them as we do.
Would you say that nothing has changed at home as far as, Dixie and Charli's personalities?
Not at all. I mean, we're still a regular family. Mark and I are raising two teenage girls and everything that comes with that. But they're the same kids. There's the same things that upset them before, upset them now, and the things that made them happy before make them happy now. It's just a lot more opportunities and things that exciting new things that they get to try and see what they're into.
Absolutely. You know, Dixie and Charli, what I admire about you guys is I feel like it's not lost on you how big of a platform you do have. And, you know, especially recently, you've really been using it as a resource to help others. I mean, whether that's on Twitter, linking to petitions for different causes or links to donate, and I know you both have been so vocal about being kind to one another online, especially in a time when cyberbullying is very much an issue in the world. Why is that so important to you guys?
I mean, it's not a question why we would talk about those things, and it's meaningful to us and our followers, and we have the platform to do it, so why not do what we can to help spread positivity and messages that we think need to be shared.
Yeah. Obviously, you guys are the faces of a couple new amazing brands. Not new, but they're new campaigns. You know, let's talk about Hollister. How does it feel to see you guys see your faces on these campaigns, on the billboards at these Hollister stores?
It's really weird because sometimes I don't mean to see it, and I'll just walk past and I'll be like, oh wait, that's me. And it's really, really just different, like something I would never really expect or thought was going to happen at any point in my life. So seeing that's really, really cool.
What was it about the brand where you guys just thought, you know what, this makes sense for us, we should partner with them?
I mean, we both always shop there, so it's pretty exciting, like now getting to work with such a big company that we bought clothes from our whole lives, and I want to work with us.
Can you guys talk to me a little bit about the Morphe 2 collection? Why do you love this product line so much?
Well, I know I've been using Morphe makeup for a very long time. Just being a competition dancer, you need to have full glam at competitions. So Morphe was always the go-to brand because it's always been very, very affordable, but great, great products. So when they came to us with a line that really fit what we like with makeup and being natural and being able to see our freckles and not as full coverage, we were so excited to work with them because it was perfect for what we wanted, but with a brand that we also love.
For sure. Not to be outdone, Heidi, you know, we've seen your posts lately too. You love fitness. How do you balance it all? I mean, what keeps you motivated to work out and be healthy, especially during this time where we're mainly staying at home and we have direct access to everything in the kitchen?
It's hard,
Yeah.
especially when you're not leaving the house a lot and one day runs into another. It's hard to stay motivated. So on those days, I try to do little things like I sprint up the stairs when I go upstairs instead of just walking, and just making little things around the house more of a workout. And you know, it's hard. I'm not going to lie, it's hard. But, you know, I try to do at least something every day, whether it's some sort of workout, eating well, or sleeping enough. If I can hit one of those three, I feel like I'm winning.
Absolutely. You know, obviously you guys have such a tight-knit bond, and something tells me that even before COVID, you guys were spending time together, making sure you're making time for the family. How do you guys how do you balance that with such a busy schedule? How do you guys make sure that you guys are spending quality time together? Is it like mandatory once a week, family night dinner or something?
We have nothing mandatory. We all just kind of want to hang out with each other.
Yeah.
It's not like we don't need to plan a family dinner where it's like, no one make any plans for this time. Well, except for tonight, we actually have that. But usually, we never, ever do that. It's just, we're all at the house and we'll hang out together. It's not forced.
Yeah. I mean, this is for all of you. What has it meant to share this unique experience, this wild, wild ride together?
I think it's, I think when Heidi and I first got together, we just wanted to make family life great. And there's no perfect family. A lot of people say, oh, you guys are perfect. We're not. We have flaws just like everyone else. But it's been great for us to do this as a family, and that's what's been the most exciting part about it.
I'm sure it makes it more fun too. You guys are a fun squad, and we're going to see that all play out, hopefully in an upcoming reality show. I mean, you guys have been teasing this for a little bit, but what do you want fans to know about, your plans for this show, and what kind of side of the D'Amelios are we going to see?
Yeah.
I mean, we kind of decided that early on when people used to have just have opinions about us, we wanted to control the narrative of who we really are, and we thought a reality show would be the right way, but we made it a point when we're talking to the companies just that this wasn't going to be a sensational flip tables type reality show, even though it's starting to get a little crazy right here.
Yeah, right.
We don't know whether people are going to like it. It's just we're a normal family that was living on the East Coast and now is spending a lot of time on the West Coast, and hopefully I find the journey interesting, and we find the journey interesting, and we're living it. So hopefully people will like it and get to see an insight to what we're doing on a daily basis, what it's truly like to be part of our family.
Yeah, I know I can't wait. I already want 6 seasons in a movie, folks, okay? Charli, what's one thing we'd be surprised to know about your family?
There's a lot of things that are just a little out of the ordinary.
Like what?
Yeah.
Like, okay, if you want to see what we're like, most of the time, Dixie just posted a YouTube video where she did the Dixie D'Amelio show, and that just shows you that it's just a little weird.
Yeah, that's a good example.
Yeah, that's a really good example.
Very chaotic.
We're not very structured. I think we never have been waking up at a certain time, going to bed at a certain time. It's kind of we're all over the board.
You're spontaneous, it's unexpected and fun, and I think that's why you guys, it's literally the perfect recipe for a reality show. So I'm telling you, people can't wait to see you guys on TV like in this way, But I know Dixie and Charli, you also have the podcast you're working on. What can you tell fans about that? What can they expect?
We actually did the first trial of it yesterday. It's gonna be good. I feel like we get to talk about things on there that we don't usually talk about
anywhere else.
Yeah, like our ideas and our opinions on some of the tea. So it's going to be exciting because we never really talk about that.
Tea within our own family.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
It's going to be good.
So this will be the place to get the real story, huh? The real story on stuff?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Now, can we expect, special guests or contributors, maybe your parents or some best friends? Okay.
There'll definitely be some guests.
Do you want to come on? You could be our first special guest.
I would love to. I doubt I'm the first person people want to see on your podcast or hear on your podcast, but I would be down to, okay? I can maybe even give you some interview skills. If you have a guest over, we could do a little YouTube video out of it. Sign me up, Dad. All right, you guys, we have some fun random questions for you guys. Some of these came from fans as well, so feel free to chime in. What do you guys look for in a friend is what people want to know. What do you look for? What qualities?
I like when they don't care if I'm late, because I'm always late. So you can be okay with me picking up very quickly.
I look for a friend who's punctual.
I look for a friend that's kind and trustworthy.
Love that. Heidi, what kind of friend are you looking for?
I look for, I'm a very loyal friend, and I look for that in return.
Love that. Charli and Dixie, do you guys have a favorite trend on TikTok right now?
Yes. The one with the 3 parts. Sorry, I don't mean to yell. I can't really hear myself. The one with the 3 parts where it's like I did it like 4 times.
Oh, it's a dance, but it's like a mashup song, so it's 2 different dances. But mine is the one with the Euphoria makeup. I think it's so cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh,
Wait, can you guys show us the dance move that Dixie's talking about? Can you show us real quick the dance move that Dixie's talking about? A little trend.
That one.
Oh, that one. Right. Obviously, Charli, Dixie, you two are sisters, but you're really best friends. I'm curious, like in the future, do you guys want to live together? Like, how long do you guys see yourselves under the same roof?
I was like, when you move out, like, can I move with you? And she was like, no, you're not allowed to live in my house. Like,
I don't give you a room, but
you said
I'm not allowed to
where
go.
you move. She's so mean to me.
But I'll miss her.
No, she won't.
Of course you will. Well, let me ask you this. Do you see yourselves living anywhere besides California?
Yes, definitely.
You really?
Yeah, I like New York City, and also I just want to travel a lot. I don't want to be in one place for too long.
Right, I get that. The transient spirit, the travel spirit. I love it. Okay, so I have down on here, tell an embarrassing story about each other. I'll let you guys decide how embarrassing you want to go. I'm sure there's plenty, and I'm sure they've played out on YouTube as well. But what's one embarrassing story that comes to mind about each other?
I have one about the whole family. So recently, it was my birthday, and embarrassingly, my whole family could not keep a secret from me about my birthday present. Because
we really want to start this.
They didn't
What?
even
We really want to start this right
You
now.
really want to go here?
I don't
Go there.
And I found out in one day by asking no one. I just guessed, and everyone was like, "Fine." Yeah.
She's been ruining surprises her
An
entire
embarrassing
life.
story about Dixie is that she can never keep a secret from herself or from anyone else. Ever. Her entire life.
At least I don't lie.
How about Heidi, Mark? Do you guys have an embarrassing story of these girls? Maybe one when they were really young, like kids, maybe babies.
We were walking into this house the other day with a glass door, and Dixie was head of the line. She wanted to be in first, Miss First, and she ran right into the door, and it was so funny. I'm sorry, I laughed. She was laughing. She wasn't hurt. It was hilarious. Giant door, giant handle, and she just walked right into it.
It was very clean.
It was very
I was going to say that I feel like that can't compare to Dixie when you got your wisdom teeth pulled out. That was so funny. Everyone got in on that too. All right, so
Embarrassing, I guess.
I don't know. I think some of the things that I've posted on our family TikTok channel, they think is embarrassing, but I think it's
fun.
awesome. Don't make me put my fingers.
wait, Charli, Dixie, I feel like you have cool parents, but do they embarrass you guys sometimes?
No, I think we embarrass them.
Yeah, right.
They never really embarrass us.
Oh, no, right before we got on this, my dad was beatboxing, and we thought you guys could hear us, so I got really embarrassed because he wouldn't stop.
No, but sometimes when we're riding in like areas that the street is small and there's people walking, and your dad will roll down the windows and play like hard rap music, and you guys are in the backseat.
Wait, so does that mean that painting of Notorious B.I.G., is that Mark's?
Yes.
I love it so much. Mark, can you entice us with a little beatboxing right now? Can you show us your skills?
No, I cannot.
I did.
All right, I tried.
Actually, one of my good friends did this, and this is a print. So
cool.
yeah, you can see the link, but it's really cool. This was one of the things we definitely wanted to bring back from the East Coast to the West Coast. So it sits in our office.
Yeah. So obviously you guys, TikTok and really so many different social media apps and platforms are really blowing up and everyone wants a piece of the pie. What advice do you have for those aspiring TikTokers or content creators? Because I feel like it's a lot of work, and there's a lot of behind the scenes stuff that people are unaware. What advice do you have for them?
I'll take this one.
Okay.
Ooh.
So I would say that as parents, our job is always to direct our kids. And we found early on that we know nothing about what Dixie and Charli were doing on TikTok. And we found that after everyone asked us, like, how did this happen? How did this happen? We believe that it was Charli and Dixie's authenticity. And that's why just what she posted yesterday on YouTube, it's real. And so my advice, looking at my two daughters who have become very successful at it, I say keep authenticity and don't try to do something and that's, I think, the secret is just keep it real. You guys?
I agree 100%, for sure.
Is that how you guys are also able to manage any anxiety or stress that comes with, having to create content on these platforms because it is just so genuine and so authentic?
Yeah, it's not stressful at all to post anything. We post whatever we want, whatever makes us happy. So
yeah. How do you guys deal with, negative comments and trolls out there? Because obviously it is something that exists in this world and it's something that you guys have dealt with head on. How do you do it?
Well, I know for me, it used to get to me really, really badly, and I would get super butthurt and super upset and take everything to heart because I'm sensitive. And then I just kind of grew from it. And it just there will be two comments that are both rude, but then they contradict each other, so you can't really listen to one or the other. And you just have to be content with yourself to be able to continue posting content and not let what people who don't like you have to say get to you.
Yeah, beautifully said. I know it's easier said than done sometimes, but you really are a shining example of that, Charli. At what point, Charli, did you realize that, wow, there's a lot of people watching my TikToks. This is becoming a thing.
It was right before I hit 80 mil. So 2 days ago, and I was like, why is there so many people?
Wait,
and I got really
realized it 2 days ago?
Yeah. And I got really nervous.
So 79 mil, you were chilling.
Yeah, it was 79.9, and then I called my friend and I was like, there's a lot of people. That's crazy.
So subtle. I love it. Is there anyone who's following you guys that you were surprised to learn are huge fans of you? Obviously I know that Charli on your mood board, you're like, I want to work with J-Lo. That happened at the Super Bowl and she follows you. Is there anyone else you were surprised that actually watches your TikToks?
Justin Bieber, because one time I was live, in the middle of the day on a Wednesday or something, and then he commented on my live and I was like, okay.
We saw that reaction.
It's just wow, Justin Bieber's wondering what I'm doing right now. That's such a weird realization. I don't know. Megan Thee Stallion likes my tweets sometimes. That's I don't know.
Well, now that you dance with J-Lo, do you have another dream collab?
I just want to hang out with Megan Thee Stallion just for a day, because I think she's really cool. I also really like Lady Gaga. She's really cool too.
Oh, yeah. Dixie, if you can collaborate with any artist right now on a song, who would it be and why?
No, collab on a song. Oh, Trippie Redd.
Yes. You're gonna have to. Well, when that happens, I feel like you have to have Charli choreograph your music video. What do you think of that?
I was like, will I ever get to be in a music video? And she was like, well, not the next one. The one after that. You want to be in one, or let me have a verse on a song. No. I can rap for you. But I just want to be a part of it.
Of course. All right, if you guys could pick one thing to change on TikTok, what would it be?
I wish you could see all the duets to a video in one place.
Good one. Or you can like go back like 2 seconds on the video. Like you can fast forward and go back.
Or edit your comments because I am a poor speller.
Oh yeah, captions. That's the worst.
Yeah,
Or
go back and edit like.
Oh yeah, sometimes I just post a TikTok and then I look at like my account and my eyes are half closed and the cover photo and I'm just like, okay, well what do I do now?
You can't go back.
You can't go back.
Do you guys have a favorite TikTok? I know you post so many and it's hard to think back, or maybe even a YouTube video. Like, what has been your favorite piece of content you shared with? Yeah, this is for all of you. What's your favorite piece of content you've shared with fans?
Well, it's not mine, but my favorite is the one where Charli brought Dixie out on her TikTok for their first time together ever, and they had black and white check tops on, and that is still my favorite. They were so cute.
I like a similar one that when it was a really popular one where Charli brought Dixie in and they did it, and then Heidi and I duetted it, and people didn't know we were their parents at that point, and we were like, who are these two adults duetting these two young girls? So, and that was kind of our introduction. But if you look at the video, it's all 4 of us. I love that one.
I feel like mine would be. Oh, yeah, that was a cool dance. I don't know. I feel like that's everyone's.
Oh,
like,
that
a lot of
green
people
sweatshirt.
say that's their favorite dance of mine. It was like just #1 champion. Yeah, that one.
Oh, that.
Uh,
How about you?
When I learned the Savage dance was pretty cool.
I
Yeah, you did
like the
so
one I do
good.
with all the black sweatshirts.
Oh yeah, that one too.
Dope. So you guys, obviously this year, 2020 has been so unprecedented, so unexpected, and just really, really wild. But as a family, what are you guys most looking forward to the rest of this year?
I think just nothing. Like, we don't know what's happening. I mean, obviously everything changes so quickly, and we just kind of live day by day. Every day is a new experience. We're excited for everything and nothing at the same time.
And nothing, right?
Nothing as in, like, we don't know what's going to happen, so what can we do?
We're excited for the surprises. to
Yes. Not nothing. Surprises.
I'm looking forward to things getting normal again, where we can go to sporting events and interact with friends and family and
Fans.
Yeah, just meeting people.
and just being out there, and with that's going to come everyone not having to deal with this pandemic and health for everyone. So just want to hopefully move forward and hopefully we'll get through this, but just some normalcy, man. That's what we're looking for.
For sure. I feel like, what's so funny about that is like the one normal thing I feel about this year is stuff like TikTok, like I just feel like you guys are providing so much entertainment and kind of like moments of levity in a really, really tough and heavy year for so many people. So in that sense, like, thank you, and obviously you guys have all these people who love to follow your every move and do your dances and watch your videos. What message do you have for the fans, especially the ones who are live right now watching you guys? What message do you have for them?
Just a big thank you, because we wouldn't be able to do all the stuff that we've been able to do without the people that support us every day and helped get us to where we are. So I just feel like a huge thank you, and I just want everyone to know that we couldn't be doing this all without you, and we're super grateful to have you guys as a family.
Aww.
I love the accounts that make all the edits for the girls, for us as a family, for our dogs. Like, the time they spend doing that, we appreciate that so much. So much cool art and talent, from Rubik's Cubes to computer art and drawing, like so talented, and I love to see all that. Thank you.
Has it been crazy, Mark and Heidi, that you've also developed your own fan base now? Or Dixie and Charli, isn't it crazy that people go so nuts for your parents as well?
I think it's cool.
They started getting noticed before I did.
Yeah.
Really?
Because I was so focused on like school, so I wasn't leaving much. But they went to go do something. This was when it all started, and they like got noticed somewhere.
Are you Charli's mommy, Dad?
And that was before I had ever gotten noticed.
And she wasn't on yet, and then after that, it's like, are you Charli or Dixie's mom?
That's amazing. Well, you know what my next question will be then is like, do you guys have a crazy fan encounter?
Not really. Like, everyone we meet is just so nice and so cute.
Heidi and I were at the airport by ourselves, and a woman who wasn't feeling well got up and came up to us and just said hello and said, I'm not doing very well, but I just had to come up. And we, back to what Dixie and Charli said, we just appreciate, we're new to this, but we definitely understand that we're not this where we are without the fans, and every day there's an appreciation, and we might not be able to comment back on every tweet, every comment, and they're all so incredible, but we read a lot of them, and we are very appreciative. So
yeah. Well, I love chatting with you guys. Thank you so much for letting me be a D'Amelio for the day, and I can't wait to see what you guys do next. So appreciate you, and you guys finish the year strong like I know you will.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys. And thank you to everyone for joining us today, you guys, and thank you for sending your questions. Please be sure to keep the conversation going in the VidCon Discord server, and make sure to check out the agenda to get registered for some upcoming sessions. Bye, everybody.
Bye.